Hello, my name is Gerardo Rosales. I'm a student from Mexico and also a young public speaker seeking the opportunity to present a brief speech. This speech is about me being part of the change in our society that we have been waiting and most important that we all need. First of all, a social problem is any condition or behavior that has a negative consequence for a large number of people that is generally recognized as a condition or behavior that needs to be addressed. Today, I want to talk about juvenile delinquency. Juvenile delinquency is also known as teenage crime. It's like any crime that humans beings commit, but this crime differ because they are committed by young people before coming of age. Girls and boys have less understanding of the world. Parents, friends, and teachers are all responsible along with the juvenile who commits a crime. This is why courts do not punish the teenagers like they punish the adults when they commit a crime. They are separators, juvenile courts, and the purpose of juvenile punishment is to help the teenager understand the importance of staying away from crimes. To know how to find the solution to this problem, we need to know what are the causes. The main ones are economic problems in family. Often the causes of juvenile delinquencies, economic problems in family, youth belonging from poor economical status, easily getting involved in criminal activities. They want to improve their status and for this purpose they use negative path. It is regarded often people do not support teenagers who is being from poor status and they go for criminal activities. Psychology problems in family, psychology problems in parents or siblings can also be a risk of factor in juvenile delinquency. Mental illness or other physical problems like depression, frustration, aggression, or hyper behavior shown by parents can make the child feel deprived and inferior among friends. Sometimes children adopt depression of anger from parents or elder siblings, social problems in family. In many families, parents or elder siblings are involved in various social problems. There can be various problems like gender discrimination, age discrimination, racial discrimination, child labor, or violation of any animal right. Children and youth learn what they see in their family. In many rich families, parents do not feel shame in child labor, or children could not understand the child labor is against society and against morality. Social problems cause stress, and due to the stress, teens get involved in violence. Moral problems in family. Morality is the most important concern among teens today. Teens should know how to respect family and other people. They should give the due respect to everyone they know and meet. Some parents do not take care of their children, and it is no fact that such children who see their parents disrespecting their elders, their children never respect their parents and elder siblings. And parent style also matters. And many researchers say it is one of the biggest reasons why teens commit crimes. Parents are sometimes very harsh and they punish their children for small issues. Children start disrespecting their parents and they become violent. In this case, the family should have a positive attitude towards life and towards society. Parents and other siblings should show their children positive values, norms, and standards of society. In this way, the children will be able to show the right of behavior to the society. Families in the role model of every child and model behavior by their parents and siblings can give motivation to the child to behave positively. Government should support families that have poor economic status so that they can improve their financial condition. Parents should also teach children the importance of respecting laws of society. Parents should tell their children to the consequences of breaking laws and the government has made for public safety and betterment. Parents should make sure they observe equality of rights, justice, and end discrimination. But also, there are cases where parents or families have nothing to do with the delinquency behavior of the juvenile nature. Does the teacher or neighborhood have to do with the delinquency behavior of the teenagers? There are sometimes personal reasons responsible for the delinquent behavior. Sometimes the adolescent faces hardship in life due to some psychology or physical problem. That he is going through a physical handicap will go through many problems in life, as society does not accept a person who doesn't have similar capacities and abilities that a normal person has. Society is often cruel towards handicap, and this is unequal and unjust attitude of the society develops negative feelings in the person. The negative feelings make a person commit crime even if he belongs to a good family. This is a very common reason for committing crime in adolescents. Those adolescents who are suffering from some psychology or physical problem want to take revenge from society, friends, family, or peer groups. In modern society, racial difference are also very strong reason behind juvenile delinquency. Racial differences can cause several big crimes by the adolescents as adolescents become aggressive and they want to take revenge from the society from the unequal treatment that the society shows to them. Drug use is also a very common cause of juvenile delinquency. Those juveniles who use drugs usually get involved in criminal activities as most of their friends belong to criminal class. In these cases, parents can take responsibility of fighting against Mayot and their children having their personality. Children, special teenage children, have not reached the age of maturity where they know the difference between good and bad. Their parents do not know what's good and what's not, and they should keep an eye on their children. They should know about the friends of their children and their other mates. In case of disability, parents and teachers should talk to the teens about their problems and they should try to solve their problems. From early childhood, parents should ensure that their children meet people of their age and know how to behave in the society. This issue of juvenile delinquency is a serious issue in our society today, which requires more attention since it determines the value of the next generation. Due this proves that the government and all other agencies and associations who have the role to play in solving this issue do deal with a lot of diligence. Parents and society at large also have a duty and role to play in solving these means. Juvenile delinquency sometimes about it. Every individual, the leaders should be treated separately since individuals will have different factors which influence their criminal behavior. Different programs should be developed so as to ensure that the juvenile rehabilitated to the highest desired level. New technologies and correction purpose should be invented to ensure that diagnosis of issues is done earlier. Disorder is discovered in a child, then it's corrected. This will ensure the safety of juvenile delinquency reported case reduced completely. Thank you for your attention and for taking the time of listening.